Hey everybody, welcome to It's a Birthday Thing. It's a birthday thing. Hey, it's a birthday thing. Hey, it's a birthday thing. It's a birthday thing. Today I have some beef pho. Alright, so I was in my Chinese store near my house and I seen these little packages. They like oodles and noodles packages. Can you see that? And it has like all the ingredients for pho. So with mine, I did everything that the directions said, but I added some bok choy in there, and I added some real pieces of beef and some scallions, some cilantro, and some mint. And I sprinkled a little bit of lime juice in there. So I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce. Give me some saltiness. And I got a hot tea and some water. Today it is snowing in Philadelphia, so it's cold. It's cold out. So it's Black History Month, everybody. And well, first let me say my grace before I start eating, and don't say my grace. Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that I'm about to receive in your name, Jesus. Amen. All right, so you know, it's Black History Month, so I got my tablet here because last year I had did an Ancestry.com DNA test, and it had, you know, gave me all the information about, you know, I guess what's in my blood and what's in my genes and where I come from and everything. So when I was looking at it, it's a lot of places I come from. But it's surprisingly that looking at this, I come mainly from the Congo, the Cameroon, Congo, and the Batu people. And like 35% of me is from there. But, you know, I was always raised up that, you know, I was black. And I was black, and plus I had Blackfoot Indian in me. So I was shocked to see that I only had 1% of Native American North, Central, and South. I have 1% of East Africa, 1% of Spain, 2% of Philippines, 3% of Nigeria, 3% of Ireland and Scotland, and I have 10% of Mali, and I have 13% of Ghana, the Ivory Coast. And then it says England, I have 15%. Hold on, let me go back. What did I just do? I have 15% of Scotland in me. And that was surprising because I never knew that. It says England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe. I have 15%. But my highest percent in my DNA is the Cameroon, Congo, and Southern Batu people. And so I was looking at this, and I was looking at the way they dressed and some pictures and stuff of how they dressed and things like that. And let me see if I can go to one of the pages. But it like tells you everything about them and like where they came from and things like that. And you know, the majority of the trade, the African trade. So they were brought over here by slaves, but I'm trying to pull it up, y'all. My thing when I act stupid. My little tablet. Okay. So it says that, like, okay, so it said from the region of England, Wales, Northwestern Europe, and the Cameroon, Congo, and the Batu people. They are from when they came over on the slave ships and stuff, they went to South Carolina. Those are considered the South Carolina slaves. And it's crazy because that's where my dad's family's from. So come to find out, I have more of my father's gene than any of them. But it's really interesting because it tells you everything, like where they come from, different stuff about the region. They show you like pictures and a lot of different things. Tells you the pictures of the people and the history of the people. These are some of the outfits that they wore. I don't know if you can see that because I got my light there, but trying to there. Maybe you can see it there. But it was really interesting. If you guys have the time and you want to spend the money, I would definitely do this because it's really interesting to find out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another one. But I'm going to do the 1, 2, 3 DNA, I believe it's called, and see if this is the real deal. You understand what I'm saying? Like they can really tell where you really come from DNA and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that one to see if I get the same results. As I got with them. But I mean, it like really tells the story on how they were taken and how, you know, how they lived and things like that. So it's really interesting. If you got the time and the money, you should try and do this. And if you're interested in finding out, it's a great thing to do. But I'm going to do the other one to see if it comes out to be the same. So so after I started looking at my ancestry, my background DNA, I wanted to see what kind of foods they eat and stuff like that. But I ran across this one website that was telling me about how we have the cocoa, cola nut comes from Africa. That was one of the first ingredients for how they made Coca-Cola. That was surprising to me to know that, you know, a nut from Africa was the one who, how we drink Coca-Cola today. The website said okra. The website said watermelon, but the slaves used the watermelon on the ships. They just used the seeds of the watermelon to like purify the water or get the water to be able to be drinkable. So I thought that was interesting. They didn't eat it for the fruit like we do. They used it for the water to like freshen the water up and stuff, because it said in there that the watermelon was a bitter fruit. So I guess it's changed since, you know, since it's been here, because it's very sweet sometimes. But I thought that was interesting. But it's funny because around Martin Luther King's birthday, I had said to my husband, I said, you know, babe, I didn't see any of the stuff that I used to see when I used to growing up. Like, you know, they used to have the Martin Luther King story on. It was like The Roots was on. All these different programs were on, and, you know, none of them programs came on this year, I don't think. Not even on the Central Channel or BET. I don't remember seeing either one of them on either channel. But this is really good. I should have got me a fork. Because I don't got time for these. Chopstick. But If you're in your Korean store and you see them, they just like oodles noodle. Just like oodles noodle. It got the rice noodles in it. It has a lot of flavor. It's really good. But I have put some thin slices of beef in it and let it cook in there. I don't know what's going on with me today. I can't use these chopsticks right. But I can't wait to call my mom and tell my mom about what I found. Because my mom's dad is mixed. He was white and Indian. And I remember my great-grandma, I remember her like it was yesterday. She had long gray hair and very, very pale skin. We used to live with her and my grandma when we was younger. It used to be so funny because she used to have like apples in her room. I don't know, back when I used to have like the fruit baskets on the table and stuff like that. She used to get so upset with us when we would eat her apples. So, I'm sorry y'all. I didn't put no videos out really last week. I was dealing with something in my family. My daughter was in a car accident. She is okay, but you know, I really haven't had a chance to video it because of all that stuff was going on. But I'm back, and I'm gonna try and do my homework every night for, you know, and see if I can find more information about Black history and slaves and food, and see if I can get some information and pass it on to you. You know, shoot, they said okra. I think I said okra, but even in that website it said that the slaves were giving a portion of like a cornmeal type thing and one piece of meat, and that they were able to plant their like little gardens, and that's where they got their other foods from. It was really interesting. Really, really interesting. I know this thing is for soup, but yeah, this really turned out good. This is good. This was really good. I had pho before, but it was out. Excuse me. I had pho before, but it was like they delivered it and everything was separate. And you had to put it all together. I don't know if I did it right. But it was alright. But I'd rather go to the restaurant and have the experience. I know there's a really good pho restaurant in New Jersey. I think it's in Cherry Hill. Maybe me and my husband go check it out. Or my daughter and her boyfriend can take me down there. I'm pretty sure they know, he knows where it is. Because he's from Jersey. but he's in the Coast Guard right now. I'm not one that wears a lot of makeup and everything, but I told my daughter, I said, you know what? Can you teach me how to put my makeup on? It's crazy when you gotta go to your kids and ask. Because, you know, I put a little eyeshadow on and makeup underneath my eye. But I don't have foundation and all that stuff. I don't know how to do all that. So, she's gonna come on my channel and teach me how to do my makeup. Well, that should be good. It should be funny. I want to do some challenges, but I don't know what kind of challenges are out there now. So, drop a comment down below and tell me what challenges are out there. And I can do some challenges with my daughter or even with my husband. With my husband, it'd be funny. Especially if it's something hot. You will see him sweating, boy. You will definitely see him sweating. I'm telling you, this meat, it cooks like in the broth. And it's so tender. It really is. It's so tender. So, you know how everybody calls me the kitchen gadget in my family. So, I just got this Korean barbecue grill. And I cannot wait to use it. Cannot. I think I'm gonna like set something up and do it and use it right in front of you guys and see how it goes. But I want to try that grill. And it's really good. Oh shit, I had more broth. I didn't want to put too much water on it because I didn't know how it was going to taste. Because all you do is boil hot water and put it in it, and it just cooks it. I guess because these rice noodles are so thin. All you need is water to like rehydrate though. But man, these noodles really sucked up all the juice because they're filled. But look at them piece of meat. And it's so tender. It's not rough at all. And it cooked right in the broth. It tastes just like the broth. Alright, y'all. So, if you're in your Chinese store and you got one in your neighborhood, try these. These are really good. I'm gonna look and see if they have a chicken one. Or a seafood one. Dang, I should have put some chili peppers in there because it looks like you can add chili peppers and some onions. I should have put some of that stuff in here too. But thank you for tuning in to It's a Burpee Thing. I didn't want to make this video too long, so make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and push the bell that's down there. Or it's down here. It's down here. Push the bell. And I will catch you all on the fly. Peace. And have a blessed day, guys.